Okay, children, we are going to the new lesson, the poetry section. The first poem we are going to start today. The poem is a very simple one. At the same time, it is very important. Even though it is a very small poem, it has got many poetic devices and it also has got a lot of meaning. The poem is actually describing about the relationship between the mother and the daughter. The title of the poem is My Mother at 66, written by Kamala Das. Kamala Das, as we know, is a Malayalam or rather Indian English writer. She writes under the name of Madhavi Kutty in Malayalam. In English, when she writes, she is known as Madhavi Kutty. Now first we will have some information about who is Kamala Das and what is she. All of us know, but at the same time, before we start, it is apt to discuss something about Kamala Das. This poet is recognized as one of India's foremost poets. Among the poets in India, Kamala Das is considered as one who stands in the first front line. She was born on March 31st, 1934 in Malabar in Kerala. She is a Keralite. She was born in Malabar, just near to us only. Her love of poetry began at an early age through the influence of her great uncle Nalapat Narayan Menon, a prominent writer. Her uncle Nalapat Narayanan Menon, he was also a poet, a writer. Kamala Das remembers watching him work from morning till night and thinking that he had a blissful life. So she had watched her uncle working from morning to night, just writing, engaging himself in his activity. What is given in the bracket is, this is the publication in which she has given this information, Warrior interview. In that interview, she told that she has watched her uncle working. Das was also deeply affected by the poetry of her mother, Nalapat Balamani Amma. So all are actually very famous writers. Her mother, her name is Nalapat Balamani Amma, and she was influenced by her poetry also. And the sacred writing kept by the matriarchal community of Nayars, India world. This information is given in India world. She was actually influenced by the sacred means holy, writing kept by the matriarchal community. Matriarch means the head of the family is mother, the woman of the Nayars. She was privately educated until the age of 15 when she was married to K. Madhav Das. That is also given in India world only. So she got married at an early age, at the age of 15, too early, to a person, a man called K. Madhav Das. Her marriage life was not very happy. She was 16 when her first son was born and says that she was mature enough to be a mother only when my third child was born. This is what she herself was told. She has got a lot of critical look towards her own personal life. In an interview, in the Warrior interview, she told that she was married too early. Her first child was born at the age of 16. Only she was matured to become a mother at the age of, when she had the third child. That means when she got the first child and the second child, she was still a girl only. Her husband often played a fatherly role for both Das and her sons. Since husband was elderly, she was too young, he had to pay the role of a father even to the wife and also the sons. Her two phases of life is seen on the screen now, as a writer and as a housewife. Her two phases of life is, one is as a housewife and another one as a mother. Her life and works. Kamala Das' outspoken autobiography is a source of controversy. She has written a biography. In that biography, she has spoken out whatever she feels in her mind. Biography, we know, a person writes about himself. Biography is written by somebody, autobiography is written by the person concerned. In her autobiography, she has actually spoken about herself bluntly. She is a blunt spoken woman, and because of that, people have spoken against her, criticized her. So that autobiography contains the clear picture of her life. She did not hide anything about her personal life. Whatever she experienced, whatever thought went in her mind, she spoke very clearly and blankly without thinking about what other people will say. Her multiple affairs, her strained relationship with her husband, and so many hidden facts of her life. Less Gandhiji in his experiment with the truth, he has spoken very clearly about himself. He has not hidden. He has even revealed that once he has stolen the golden chain of his brother, elder brother's watch. What for? In order to sell that one and to purchase a cigarette or bidi for smoking. Later on he repented and then he changed his ways. He did not continue that path for a long time. He went and confessed to his father that I have stolen that. He has spoken very clearly. In the same way, this Madhavi Kuti or Kamala Das in English also has spoken very clearly in open terms in her autobiography about her strained relationship. What is strained relationship? She was not having good relationship with her husband. Multiple affairs. She was having more outside her marriage bond. She was having some other affairs. She was in love with some other people. It is known to everybody. I don't want to come into the details of the story. She had a natural flair for both Malayalam and English. We are not getting into her personal life. Even it is said that she changed her religion later on and she became Kamala Suraiya. It was not for anything else to get married to a Muslim. And that person is still alive. This is what critics say. We do not know. She had a natural flair for both Malayalam and English. That means she had interest both for Malayalam and English. The book faced different controversies as it contains some frank discussion author about her cost of love inside and outside marriage. So in her book, she faced different controversies. People had criticized her in her autobiography. As it contains, she has discussed about this particular thing. What is that? Some frank, open discussion of author about her quest for love, means search for love. Inside and outside marriage. After marriage, she was actually searching for love within the family and even outside the family. She writes about the society as well as the traditional conservativeness in which she lives. She also writes about traditional conservativeness means a strict following of the tradition. And she writes about society. She possesses a clear vision about a relationship. She has got a clear-cut idea about a relationship. Now coming to the end of her life, Kamala Das, one of India's eminent poets, passed away on May 31, 2009. Not very far away, 11 years before she died. Kamala Das, she was known by another two names, alias Kamala Suraiya. After becoming Muslim, she just changed her name into Kamala Suraiya, alias Madhavi Kuti. In Malayalam, when she writes, she has taken the pen name Madhavi Kuti. passed away, died in a private hospital at Pune, India, on Sunday early morning. She was 75. She had been undergoing hospital treatment for the last few months. When she died, she was 75. It was in the year 2009 that she died. She wanted that her body to be buried here, but because of certain reason, that was not done. She wrote in English as well as in Malayalam, her native language. She is considered to be one of the outstanding Indian poets writing in English. When you study English literature at MA level or degree level, you will have to study the poetry of Kamala Das, because she is known as one among the foremost Indian English writers in India. Her popularity in Kerala is based chiefly on the short stories, novels and autobiography. She is very popular in India. Her popularity in Kerala is chiefly based on her short stories written by her, novels or autobiography, read by almost all the Malayalis. Much of her writing in Malayalam came under the pen name Madhavi Kutty. It is already we have mentioned. Some of her works in English include the novels of Alphabet of Blessed. You can understand the meaning of Alphabet of Blessed. Alphabet means the beginning or the first letter or the ABCD of Blessed. That was published in 1977. A collection of short stories, Padmavati the Harlot and other stories. Harlot means ഓറാണ്, prostitute ആണ്. ഒരു prostitute Padmavati, she has written about it in 1992. And also several books on poetry. Now what you see on the screen is Kamala's mother, Kamala Suraya or Kamala Das' mother. Her mother, we said that she was also a writer. Padma Bhushan, she was given Padma Bhushan. Nalapad Balamani Amma, that was her name, mother of the renowned writer Kamala Das, who 19 July 1909, 29 September 2004, that is her lifespan, was a Malayali poetess, considered by many to be one of the best Malayali poetess. She won the highest literary medal in India, the Saraswati Samman. She was married to former managing editor of the widely circulated Malayalam daily Madhubhumi. She is the poet who has translated one of the mother's poems, The Pen, which describes the loneliness of a mother. So, that also she has done. Mother's poem was translated into English. Let us go to the poem. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doors open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she thought away and looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at the young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. We can divide this poem into two stanzas clearly, and because the first part of the poem is a journey which she is undertaking with her mother in a car to the Cochin airport. The scene is like this. Madhavi Kutty or Kamala Suraya or Kamala Das, the poetess, she has gone to her mother's house in Cochin. After meeting the mother, she is returning to her residence. When she is going away, the mother is traveling with her to see her off in the airport, Cochin airport. So that is why the poem says, driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. So it is mentioned that driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. So here I want to make clear that she is traveling in a car. She is going from her parents' home. She is going to the Cochin airport. And during that journey, two people are there in the car. Mother is there, our poet is there. And what she has seen while she was driving, I saw my mother beside me. Beside means by the side. Arige, nearby, beside. She was sitting beside me. Both of them were sitting in the back seat of the car. Driver might have been driving the car. No mention. Nothing is mentioned about the driver. So when the mother was sitting by her side, how she was sitting? She was dozing. Dozing means half asleep, sleeping. People have got the habit of sleeping while traveling in vehicle. So the mother, she is an old woman. She was sitting, dozing. She was sleeping. How? Open mouth. The posture of the mother, her mouth was open, half open. Her face ashen like that of a corpse and realized with pain. So here the poet is telling that when I looked at the face of my mother who was dozing by the side of me when I was sitting in the car and traveling to the Cochin airport, her face appeared to me like ashen, like that of a corpse. Understand the meaning? There is a comparison used here. This comparison which is used here is simile, because the face of the mother has been compared with the face of a corpse. Like the word ashen. Ashen means pale. Appear like the color of ash. When you burn firewood, you get a coal. The coal is again turned into ash. What is the color of the ash? The same color is there for the face of the mother. That means there is no life absolutely. The face of the mother has been described like ashen color, and how again it is compared ashen like that of a corpse. Corpse means dead body. The mother's face has been compared to the dead body. Why the poet here has compared the face of the mother with the face of the dead body? If you look at the face of the dead body, how it appears to be, the same way the mother's face also appears. My mother at 66. Mother has already become aged. Her face has been turned into ashen color. Wrinkles are there on her face. She is approaching death. She is coming nearer or closer to the death. So that is why the next line says, and realized with the pain that she thought away and looked, but soon put that thought away. So what is the realization that comes to the writer, and which that she realized with the pain? She says that looking at the face of the mother, the realization that came to me, I realized with the pain. What is that realization? That my mother has become old. She has become old means, what does it mean? She is approaching death, that she may sometime die as she is growing older and older. When I make my next visit, I may not be able to see. So the realization is, with aging comes decay and death. Her realization, and that realization was with the pain that she realized that with aging, death and decay comes. My mother is aged, she is old. Her old age is actually leading to her decay, and that decay definitely will lead to death. That means my mother will die. So her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with the pain that she thought away. What does it mean that she thought away? So here her thought was that her realization, here there is one correction is required actually. In this line, it is actually printed as it is in the textbook. You have to make some correction in the textbook. If you have got your textbook open in front of you, realize with the pain that she was as old as she. Just correct it. She was as old as she. You cut thought away and. Thought away and. You will correct thought away and. Kindly correct like this. She was as old as. She was as old as she. She was as old as she looked. Kindly change like this. She was as old as she looked. She was as old as she looked. I hope you have made the correction in the textbook. If you have got the new textbook with you, then it will be correct. Otherwise, you have to make the correction. So once again to the poem. What she has seen her mother sitting by her side in the back seat of the car. Kamala Suraya or Kamala Das also is sitting by her side. Looking at her face, she understood that her mother's face is ashen colored. That means color of ash. And comparison is made with the dead body. And looking at the face of the mother, she realized with pain. She has come to the realization that she was as old as she looked. That means mother appears to be very old and she is really old. Not only her appearance is old, but she is really old. That is a realization that has come to her. And that realization has brought her a lot of pain in her mind. What kind of pain? That my mother has become very old and she will die. The fear of separation came to her mind because she is saying goodbye to the mother and going away. While she come back, it is not sure that she will be alive. So it's a kind of saying goodbye, not sure whether she will be able to see her again. And that is why this unhappy thought that came to her mind, she was trying to put away. When unhappy thought comes to our mind, we normally try to put away. How we put away such thoughts? By thinking about something pleasant, by thinking about something happy. So how she has put away that thought? And looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. In order to put away that unhappy thought of the separation of mother from her, or thinking about the old age, she says that she was looking out through the window of the car. When she was looking through the window of the car, what she has seen? She has seen young trees sprinting. Second thing, the merry children spilling out of their homes. When she looked out of the window of the car, she has seen young trees sprinting. How the trees are sprinting? Sprinting means racing fast, running fast. The trees cannot run fast. The trees remain in the same place. But here the poet uses an imagery of the trees moving. When we are traveling in a car or any other vehicle for that purpose, when we look out from the moving vehicle, we find that the trees and the buildings outside are running fast. Who is running actually? The vehicle is running. The trees are running, not running. So here we feel that trees are running when we look out from inside a moving car. So that is why the poet says that when I looked out what I found the trees are running very fast. This running of the trees fast is actually contrasting to the scene inside. What is the scene inside? Inside, a dozing mother who is approaching to death, which is not happy. Lifelessness is there inside the car. Looking at the face of the mother, it does not give her any happiness because her face is ashen like that of a corpse. Normally, we don't compare the face of the mother with the corpse, but here that is why we say that Kamala Das is a blunt spoken lady. When she was sitting there, she did not hesitate to just bring out her personal recollection, her impression, looking at the face of the mother. She was not afraid, she is not having any shame, and that is why she just spoke bluntly the thought that came to her mind. So inside the car, we find a lifelessness, lack of activity, gloominess, fear of death. So when the fear of death came to the mind of Kamala Suraiya, Kamala Das, when she was thinking about the mother's death, separation from the mother, she was also thinking about herself also. She is not only sorry that her mother will die, she also understands that she is also growing. She will also become one day old, and one day she will also die. We know that Kamala Suraiya, in her personal life, Kamala Das is actually a lover of life and enjoyment. The parties and functions that she used to attend, she used to decorate herself with very costly new colorful sarees and ornaments. She is a woman who enjoyed love and life, and because of that, people like her does not like to die. So looking at the mother and her decayed face, definitely she might have been thinking about her own life also. So that is why she wanted to put away that unpleasant thought. In order to put away that unpleasant thought, she tried to change her attention to something very pleasant. What is pleasant? Outside the trees are sprinting. Sprinting, I mentioned, it is running. A life is there outside. Trees are running very fast. And the other aspect that she has looked into is the merry children spilling out of their homes. This is another imagery. Trees sprinting is an imagery, mental picture. Trees running, you can see merry children, happy children spilling out of the house. What do you mean by spilling out of the? Spilling means pouring out. If you collect water in a bucket and if you pour full and if you carry that one to your hostel, normally you do it, you can find the water is spilling out. Spilling means tulumbuga. So how does the children spilling out of their homes? That means so many children are there in the house and because of that they are coming out of the house. No, it is not like that. Imagine parents normally control their children to go and play outside when the sun is very hot. Noontime, children are asked to remain in the house because it is good for their health. So here what we find is that when the children are given permission to play in the evening at 4 or 4:30, they used to spill out from their homes. Spill means the continuous, spontaneous energy of the children when they are coming out of their home is actually described here as spilling children. So there are two imageries used here. Children, please note, is a poetic ornament. Two imageries, that is trees sprinting and children spilling out of their homes. There is one simile used in that line that we have seen here, that is the mother's face has been compared with the corpse. There is a contrast, third ornament, poetic ornament used here is contrast. What is the contrast? Opposite. Inside the car, the dozing mother with the mouth open, which is the symbol of lack of life and inactivity. It is contrasted with the life outside, with the sprinting trees and spilling children out of their homes. So we have seen three poetic ornaments and one contrast and also one similarity.